Hello! Happy Friday. Welcome to episode 23 of Creating the Organic
No longer
You.
Zach's age.
No longer Zach's age. Creating the Organic You is officially older than me, and it didn't take very long.
Yes, and we are sorry that there could be noise today because we're almost moved. We've almost moved all of our factories to the new place, but there's still a lot of noise and chaos.
It's been a crazy few days. We've had builders, and we've had removalists, and we've had extra hands, and machines are everywhere, and it's just so exciting.
Zach and I have been doing a lot of lifting.
I don't think I've got up off my chair yet. I'm not the heavy lifting type, as you probably can tell.
So just in case there's any slamming doors, we apologise in advance for the interruptions.
It's for good cause though. You'll see why soon.
Yeah, and we're going to do something a little different today. We're not talking about a product or a release or this or that. Zach's going to tell you what we're doing.
We're not talking about products. We are making a lot of changes in Zuii's moving forward functions. We want to be as organic and as sustainable, not just to us, but to the entire planet as possible. So we've introduced is probably a better word than thrown in, all these new processes that we're doing to make sure that everything we are doing is as organic and sustainable as possible. And we're going to talk about that because we've never really come and said all the behind the scenes things that go on, and we think it's very exciting.
Important. I mean, you know that we have certified organic products and we have the highest standard in the ingredients that we use. The packaging is all recyclable, but we wanted to talk about how we actually pack the products when we ship them to you, what we're doing for our little Zuii family globally to increase the sustainability. That's our hard word for Friday. Sustainability. And waste and everything that you all want to know. Because we do a lot behind the scenes.
We do, and I think as well, like, what we're going to talk about, a lot of the stuff is not necessarily things you would pick up on, because it's not...
Yeah, you don't notice these things, like when you receive an order in the mail, you might open it up and then you just put all the stuff and chuck the stuff away. But if you start to look at the amount of waste when you receive an order through the post, or you just see the amount of excess packaging and plastic and all this extra stuff that you're getting... And Zuii's like, you know what? No way. No. We're not going to be on board with that. We're going to completely get rid of that waste. Yeah. And it's a big job to make because it's much more accessible to get plastic sticky tape, plastic bags.
It's a lot easier to get single-use plastic than it is recyclable,
and more cost-effective. Let me assure you, it'd be much easier for us just to get plastic shipping bags. But we've put a lot of effort into making sure the whole package is eco-friendly.
And it's taken time. It wasn't, like I said, it wasn't an overnight thing. It was a lot of months of finding the right packaging that met the Zuii standards that we already have.
Yeah, of course.
That we could introduce, and we've done it.
We've done it! Yay us!
We've actually got quite a few people that have joined us this morning.
Hello!
Heaps of people.
I'm really excited with today's episode because I know it's really exciting talking about products, but this is sort of like a product to us because we worked on it for so long. And we continually change and improve, and we watch the way they're packing the orders to make sure nothing gets damaged, because it's all well and good to send an order. I think, we're going to pack it eco-friendly, but if it gets there and it's broken, you've got an unhappy customer.
That's it, and it's not fun. But...
what do we start with?
What do we start with? Okay, we've got notes as well, just for clarification, because this is a hefty episode, so I did research, I did some, R&D, I found the key facts, I found everything.
We wanted to scare you a bit with the statistics, because we ship a lot of internet orders. So we would normally ship internet orders in a plastic. We should have brought one of our previous plastic bags.
You guys would know it though. It's the ones that the colourfully...
Yeah, this says wear flowers on your face. It's a bright coloured bag. So that would be our normal shipping bag for online orders or wholesale orders as well. If they fit in that size requirements, they go in that. So because they go all around the world, we needed something that was really strong, sturdy. We couldn't just say, we're going to get a paper bag.
Because it wouldn't work.
No, and things can get wet if the postie leaves them at your front door. So it really needed to be tough and not just eco and practical. We wanted a tough bag.
And I mean, that's so it. If you're ordering and you're in the US, you order from the Gold Coast, then it goes through to Sydney or Brisbane, then on a plane over the water. There's just so many things.
It takes a long trip around the world, so it needed to perform. So we did find something
So let's hit some facts about.
Scare you with some facts.
I'm gonna scare you. I'm sorry if it does scare you, but it is crazy to think because we all know that single-use plastic bags are horrible.
Yeah.
And we should stop using them.
And most places don't use them.
No, most
anymore.
places have them, and I mad respect because I don't think I've used. I was talking about this last night with Mum because I knew about this episode.
Yeah.
I haven't touched a single-use plastic bag, I reckon, in a year. I have, you know when you go to like Woolworths now and you buy those like the reusable shopping bag? I reckon I have like 20 in my car.
Yeah, I have a
like,
lot too.
because I just refuse now. But we all know that single-use plastic bags are horrible for us, for the world, for the
But
environment.
they're still out there though, like
They are.
a lot of companies still ship, especially online orders, they ship them in the plastic bags because it's hard to make the change. So when we say plastic bags, we're still talking about shipping bags as well, not just shopping bags.
That's it.
Any kind of plastic bag.
But, just for some context on how bad they are, so worldwide, shoppers are using approximately 500 billion single-use plastic bags per year.
That's crazy.
Which translates to 1 million bags every single minute.
Oh, it's out of control.
Which is insane.
Oh, it's crazy.
Worldwide, this is a sad one and I apologise, 100,000 marine creatures a year die from plastic entanglement. And these are only the ones that are found that wash up on shore.
Exactly. So all the rest of them that are left in the ocean that are trapped in things.
Worldwide, 13,000 to 15,000 plastic bags are dumped into the ocean every day.
Such a scary statistic, and when you hear it like that, it's even scarier.
And then, okay, 2 more worldwide. I'm going to hit you with the Australian because we're in Australia. So, plastic items, plastic shipping bags, specifically in this context, they can take up to 1,000 years to decompose, and plastic bags that 10 to 1,000 years to decompose. So that means like you throw it out and you recycle, you do whatever with it, and you think it's good. It's not. It's still sitting there for
That's ridiculous.
Like that's.
And I suppose nobody's around that long to ever see, but you just chuck it away. And a lot of people don't have that thought after that. Oh, I've disposed of it, but you don't think it's going to be there for 1,000 years.
No.
That just seems out of control.
One of the craziest things though to me is 8 million metric tons of lidded plastic ends up in the ocean each year.
Yeah, because there's nowhere else to put it to. That's just people chucking things out,
so
just get
bad.
swept into the ocean. It's out of control.
So just as well for context, on average, it costs $14 million a year to clean up plastic bag litter in Australia. $4 million.
It's ridiculous.
For something that's... And then Australia alone is using 6.9 billion plastic bags a year, of which 3.6 are plastic shopping/shipping bags. So like the statistics speak for themselves. Like
crazy.
Things like this is why we're making the changes we are today, because we don't want to be a part of this.
No, and we see how many of these bags we ship out and it's calculated on a yearly basis. We're just like, oh my goodness, we don't want to be part of contributing to that figure. So we're like, we're done. We're not going to be part of that figure any longer. Zuii is out of the game of being involved in these statistics, people. We are done.
Done. So we went out and we got new shipping bags.
Yes!
We made new exciting ones, which are, should we show them before we get into it?
Yeah, let's show them.
I have
They
one as well.
They feel really divine, guys. Like,
they are incredible. So it's still branded us. It's still Zuii, the real organic company. And then when you flip it over,
woohoo!
I'm not going to read it to you because you'll get one in the mail soon enough when you order.
It's kind of like a really surprise, beautiful message for you on the back. So don't zoom in and read it. It's a surprise for when you receive it.
And it's got like our certifications and everything. So it's still, quintessentially, it's Zuii.
Yes.
It's all still Zuii. We designed it so it's still us.
Yes.
But
we just cut it down so it's really basic. It doesn't have 6 million different colour prints.
Nah, it's just the one.
And it is a strong
It's
bag.
strong. We tested it ourselves and it sustains a lot.
Yeah.
It's been through a few things.
It's been tortured.
It's been, we really put it through the test to make sure it was up to standard for you guys. But the coolest thing about these bags that we have here, so they're 100% compostable, they're 100% biodegradable, and they're also home compostable approved.
It's very exciting,
It's
guys.
very exciting.
So exciting.
So
they feel so nice in your hands too. They feel like silk.
Yeah, they feel expensive.
Yeah, they feel really nice.
Yeah.
I'll tell you what it's made from too. It's all very...
It's a lot. So the bags, these ones in front of you that we're shipping to you, so they use 2 key ingredients, biodegradable materials, which one of the key ones is cornstarch, which we all know.
Yeah, cornstarch. Everyone knows what cornstarch is.
So that is essentially what's making the bag. And then also it uses cassava roots, which I didn't know about until I started researching this. And essentially it's a shrub that grows in the ground. It's like a crop essentially.
Yeah.
And it's native to South America, but you can eat it.
Yeah, it's like a root vegetable kind of thing. So you can eat it.
You can cook it up and you
Yeah.
can. It's crazy.
Yeah.
So the 2 key ingredients throughout these bags
edible ingredients.
are edible ingredients, which goes so aligned with the whole
And you
Zuii
said,
using flowers and everything.
You said the cornstarch is what gives it that kind of like.
You know when you get.
I don't know how to describe the feeling. It's sort of like
It's like powder.
papery, powdery
Yeah.
kind of. But it's so strong though.
It is. Like
it's ridiculous.
I've had one of these in our office, mine and Stacey's office, for a few weeks now, and I just put, because we're moving, there's products kind of everywhere, and I'm just filling it with products to keep them safe. And
Yeah.
I reckon it's like up to here with no space full of products, and it
Yeah.
still has not shown any signs of weakening.
Well, I tortured one at home. I put it into boiling water over and over and over. Nothing.
It's crazy.
Like it was just like, yep, you can take me through a storm and I'm still going to be fine. So it's actually really incredible to have a bag that's so strong that's compostable.
Yeah.
It's pretty fun.
But obviously they are compostable, they're biodegradable.
These are certified compostable.
Yeah, so they're actually-
They've got a certification.
They're certified by the Biodegradable Product Institute in Europe. So it's not just us saying it.
Yeah, it's not us making up stories.
No, someone of a higher quality in this area has told us that they are top notch and what we need.
Yeah, exactly.
But like we said, they're compostable, they're biodegradable, they're home compostable.
Yeah.
And we're not just saying that, they genuinely are. So we've got some ideas on how you can use them.
And we know how long these take to biodegrade as well. So we said normal plastic bag takes
Up to 1,000
up to 1,000 years. These will start to decompose in, is it 90 days?
90 days.
So there's so many options of what you can do,
Yeah.
which we want to talk to you about because we've got a really fun plan
Okay.
of what we'd like you guys to do and come on board with us to do because we want to do a little bit of a fun experiment.
Yeah.
Bit of
Like a fun Zuii Family event.
to see how far our little bags travel and what you do with them. So
Yeah.
Zach will explain to you maybe what we're going to...
Do you want to do that first before we talk about how? Yeah, we talk
Well,
about it first
I
and then
don't
how
know.
we can do it.
Zach and I just do what we do.
Goddess Secret Life said, hey people.
Hello! Hi!
And you've also got to say hello to Katja and Shariah who are watching.
And Katja
Hope
and
you like our
Shia.
new bags.
Yeah, Shia knows these all too well. Shia packs the orders that you get a lot of the time.
Yes.
So she knows a lot about these bags.
And even like saying that in dispatch, this has been sort of a whole new process for them as well because and when I was out there testing these bags, it's much harder to pack products into these bags because you can't, normally they would pack an order, slide it in. These don't slide as easily because they're starchy.
Yeah.
So you can't just, it takes more, it's very delicate to get it in. So it's actually slowed up our dispatch process, but we don't care.
No, it's worth it.
So Shariah, thanks very much. We know that these bags are a little bit harder for you guys to pack.
But we
and you are
appreciate you.
having to readapt your structure, but thank you. Customers love you.
So essentially, with the new bags, we do want to. You guys know we're on an organic revolution every day. We want to keep making the world more organic and putting more organic goodness, be that products or knowledge or everything into the world. And we want our new bags to be a part of that organic revolution. And we're going to do this as well. We're not just asking you to do it. The whole Zuii family is going to do this with you. Because every order from now on is going to be in one of these.
Yeah,
So
they've been going out for like a couple of weeks already with these new bags.
So you've either got one or you're going to get one very soon.
Or if you're one of our wholesale stores or clients and you want some to be able to put Zuii products in and give them to your customers, you can contact us and we'll give you some.
Yeah. But what we want to do is, once you receive these, because they're biodegradable and compostable and you can reuse them for many different purposes, which we're going to touch on, we want to see how you all reuse your compostable bags.
We want to see what you do with it because we've had so many creative ideas on what we're all going to do with our bags, and we thought, wow, it's so good to imagine if we send an order to like the USA, it arrives to you, what are you going to do with the bag? We want to see what you're going to do with this bag. Like, are you going to put it in the garden, or what was your idea? You said
So I live in an apartment, so I don't have like an outdoor area.
Well, there's a bank.
There's a bank. That's the moving. It was like right there as well. So I live in an apartment, so I don't have an outdoor area or a garden or whatever, but I like having plants everywhere because it just gives that nice feel to it. So I'm going to use some of these bags and pot and like soil and whatever all my new plants in it. So I've got like a big balcony and it's got like a beautiful glass paneling, and across the glass paneling I'm going to use all of these with all my new pot plants to soil them and everything, so they can still grow and flourish and I can nourish them like a normal plant in a garden.
Yeah, exactly.
With this, and it will look
amazing
and clean.
But we want you guys to take pictures though. That's the whole thing. We want to see. Like, don't just do it and go, oh, that was fun. We want to see.
So we want you to either take a photo, take a video explaining what you're doing and why you're doing it. Like, be interactive with us, like, because we genuinely want to see everything you're doing.
Exactly.
And post it on your story, post it on your feed. All you need to do is tag us so we can have a look at it, because we're going to be sharing them. We're going to be showing everyone how different we all are in using these products.
And everyone has such creative ideas. Like, even just being in the office and we've been talking about, oh, what would you do it when you receive it? Like, I said I could use it out of my garden, and when you put a plant in the garden, push it around to keep the plant sitting up, and then put the dirt over the top. I even then said this morning, oh, I'm going to put all my recycled bottles in it in the kitchen. I'm going to use it for a bin, and then take it into the recycling bin. Like, there's so many.
It's endless.
There's so many things you can do, because it's waterproof too.
Yeah,
then
I was going to say that.
To think, oh my goodness, can I put it in my son's bag when he goes swimming and he put his wet clothes back in it? Like, you could.
That's
you
it,
can roll it out and put it back in your bag.
Yeah, so that is a good one. They are water resistant. So with your next Zuii order, when it is getting delivered, the items are going to be fine, because no water is going to seep in, through, damage anything, like completely safe.
Yes. We're going to show you other internals of how we pack it as well, but the key point is we want you to tag us. We want to see what you do with this bag. Like, this bag can be scrunched up into the tiniest little thing. So you can use this in so many amazing ways. So we want to see it. We want to see you guys have fun with these bags. And we're going to remind you, when you get your order, we're going to put a little sticker on the box. So when you get the box, it's going to say, hey, don't forget.
Yeah, use me.
Use me. We want to see where you put our compostable bag.
So that's all you have to do. Take a photo, take a video, tag us at Zuii Organic, Facebook or Instagram, whatever you're using, we use everything.
Yeah, exactly.
And then hashtag it with Zuii No Plastic. So then we can all together see what we're all doing, and we can have like a cool little community.
We can just have some fun with it. Like, it's just going to be so much fun. Like, we're even going to contact some of the schools.
Yeah, get some schools on board.
Give them to some of the kids in their gardening programs and show them, and they can teach them, like, okay, you can reuse, and these bags are compostable and sustainable, and it's going to be so great.
It's so cool, like, doing all of this now, because I was in school not that long ago, and I never had anything like this. Like, biodegradable, compostable, it wasn't really a thing you touched on.
No, but
so
kids are aware of this now, though. They are, because my son always goes, oh, why do they have plastic straws? We should just have the paper. Everyone should have paper. Yeah. So they are becoming aware of it. So if we could do that, we're just going to change how the whole world ships products. I'm just dribbled.
That's how excited she is.
No, do you know why it is? Zach gave me a soother. One of those things that numbs your mouth a bit, and I feel like I've lost a little bit of sensation in my mouth. Because I think you're supposed to suck on it for maybe a minute or two, or maybe 5 or 10. I chomped on it and boom, it was gone. So I have a very quick...
Oh, it's like all that.
Yep. Sorry, guys.
But,
do you want to see the box that you get things in?
Yeah, I'd like to show it.
It's not just that you're going to get the compostable bag. The internals of the shipping when you get your order are also very cool.
Yeah.
So you have recycled cardboard box.
Incredible.
So these are really tight, sturdy boxes, so not much gets broken in these. And then we actually have paper tape.
Yeah.
So there's no plastic tape.
None.
All paper.
Which is
super strong.
It is so strong. I was playing with it yesterday. It's crazy.
You can see it stuck on the box like that. But it's just an extra thing, like, okay, we've gone to the trouble of recycled everything. We're not going to put a strip of plastic sticky tape.
We're not going to ruin
on this. We have this other really cool stuff.
Oh, this is my favorite. I literally ripped like 17 pieces of it. I have so many.
When we first got this stuff, it was very exciting. It's like when you're a kid and you get a roll of bubble wrap.
Yeah.
And you like sit there and you pop and pop and pop. Well, this is like 2019's version of bubble wrap.
This is the new version.
For the kids.
It's like so fun. It's just like...
It's like... Well, I suppose you call it like honeycomb.
Oh, see, I was calling it waffle this morning.
Oh,
everyone was,
waffle.
No, but everyone was like, waffles don't look like that. I was like, oh yeah.
See how stretchy it is?
Like, it just...
It's really, really stretchy. So we use this inside the boxes.
Yeah.
I'll show you. I'll do a demonstration. So imagine you have your order in there. Then that gets squished in around it, and it keeps it safe.
Yeah. So
or it gets wrapped in that. You can roll it, and sometimes we like roll things and wrap them in that. And then that goes in, but it's so like scrunchy
It's
and
so nice.
it feels amazing, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's very stern. And again, it's just keeping to the whole, everything is good for the earth. No plastic, nothing.
It's so good.
It's so
I
good.
need to put that down because I'll keep playing with that for a while. So we use that internally. We have the cardboard box. We have the sticky tape. Can you see the other little machine?
Yeah.
We've probably been wondering what this machine is and
A
why we
little-
just
Yeah.
have this big machine sitting with us all the
Looks a bit
time.
like a robot.
It does. It looks like it's going to start talking at us.
This is a really noisy machine, so I'm going to warn you when I press it, but it makes another version of paper. So depending on the size of your order, there's a couple of variations. We either use this honeycomb waffle stuff, because
Yeah.
Zach likes to call it waffle.
Whatever it is. Please tell me what
He
it
obviously
is.
eats waffles, and I obviously eat honeycombs. That's why we both resonated
Different.
with our own version of what we want to call it. It's probably got an official name.
It probably doesn't. Dispatch right now probably like, oh, they
It's
got
not
it wrong.
called- It's not called that. It's not waffle paper. You don't put maple syrup on.
No, you don't.
You probably could though, because it's probably edible.
Yeah.
This machine also uses paper, and you press this little button. Can you see it, Stacey?
I can see,
It's quite
yep, the
noisy,
whole
guys, so I'm
machine.
warning you. But it does. It does that, and I'll show you when you pull it out. I'll give one to Zach. So it produces, it scrunches up the paper, and you can actually tear it, or we can tear it, into little sections, so that gets scrunched and put into your orders. So that's just another way. We used to use a lot of bubble wrap and a lot
Yeah.
of plastic pillows and things because we were just concerned that things were going to get damaged in transit. But we've tested this machine and we've been using it for quite a while.
Yeah, it's been a while now, and we've had no issues with it or no complaints or anything
Yeah,
with it.
and it's actually so fun. Like you pull it out. Isn't that great? I just love it. I don't know why, but that really makes me happy.
If you're ever stressed in an office, you need one of these.
It just feels like, what?
It is very cool. All
It's
this
just-
paper.
We'll use this paper.
Yeah, don't worry, it's gonna go back and we're
We'll
gonna
go and use it and pack it in
Yeah.
orders today, but that's another machine that we have. And all these sorts of things are really not cheap for us to do. So we're investing a lot of money in making sure the products come to you using completely sustainable sourced and paper. Everything needs to be paper
Yeah.
and recycled.
And that's it, like the whole Zuii philosophy and everything we do stems from the earth. Like we work in harmony with nature to bring
Yeah.
about all these incredible
Yeah.
products. So we are just doing what's right.
Yeah, exactly.
You
So
know?
everything you get, you'll get your box, paper in there, paper tape, compostable
Compostable,
bag,
biodegradable, home degradable.
organic products inside the box. So it's pretty
It's-
much a dream come true.
It really is, it's really all organic.
Yeah. But if you have any ideas, like we like to hear your ideas as well. If you think of something or if you think, you know what guys, you should use this to pack your orders.
Yeah, let us know.
Yeah, give us some ideas because everybody has their own version of what they want to do,
Yeah.
what they think is good. Like with the compostable bags, we've all got our own thing like, oh, I want to go home and do this with it.
So actually though, on that note, before I forget,
Yeah.
pay attention because next week, each of us in the office, Abby, I, Stacey, we're all going to show you how we've used our ones.
Yeah.
Probably in the afternoon because obviously when we're at work,
Yeah.
we won't be
Exactly.
at home. Yes, that is how that works. I
When
like
you-
said
when you
it.
have a job.
I like said it, and I was like, everyone watching was like, yeah, Zach,
But
that's.
do you know what we can do when we are in our new premises?
Yeah.
Because we're already pretty much in. We've got the most beautiful flower
We do a
beds
flower
out
bed
the
at the front.
So
yeah.
we can do some when we've got damaged ones, because sometimes we get damaged ones or things are broken or returned.
Yeah.
We can actually decompose
use it,
them. Is that a word?
Decompose.
Decompose them
Yeah, in our garden.
in our garden bed.
That's so exciting. Yeah, I didn't even think
So
of
we
that.
could do like a little run through of that. That would be quite fun.
Yeah, we could do like a tutorial on like the best way to use it. But on that note as well, for the if you're going to just like Abby said, use them in the garden and just let them kind of like biodegrade,
Yeah.
compost in there. The best way for them to decompose quicker is by cutting them up into little squares.
Yes, exactly.
So you can, if you want, use it like that. But for
Yeah.
the best results, if you just cut it up into little tiny squares and then layer, it's going to within 90 days all back into your soil.
Like you might use it for a few different things. Like I can imagine that I would use this in my car, because you know when you're in the
Yeah,
car
and
and
have
you
all,
need
like-
a bag.
Yeah.
You're like, oh my god, I wish I had a bag to put something in, whether it's a bit of rubbish or something. I'm always scrambling because nobody has plastic anymore.
That's it.
And you always want some kind of bag. I feel like I could just have that in my car, put my stuff in, like bottles or whatever you might have in the
Yeah,
car.
I need one of them because I'm a very messy car
I've
person.
got a lot of ideas of what I'm going to do with my bag.
Yeah, and I want to give you guys suggestions, but I don't want to.
We don't want to spoil it for you because we want to see your
we want to see how
creative
you do it.
ideas. So if you've already got one of these bags, hope you haven't chucked it away. Go grab it out of the bin
And use it.
and use it somewhere and show us. And when you get one, when you place your orders, do the same.
Yeah.
Tag us. What's the tag again?
The tag is Zuii No Plastic.
Okay.
Because
That's all we want you guys to do.
it's that easy.
Mm-hmm.
And we'll do it, you'll do it.
Yep.
Our stores will start doing it.
Yes.
Internationally, we'll start doing it. Like,
Yep.
it's not just here. We're going...
This is going to be a global revolution for Zuii. We are going to track this everywhere.
Yeah, we're going to make sure people are doing it. And this is only the beginning. The organic revolution... Sorry. The organic revolution has already begun with the products.
Yeah, of course.
Now the packaging is happening, and there's just more things that
And
we're
we might
coming
even
up
do
with.
something fun. Like, we could track what region
Is doing it
is
most.
posting. Like, and we could have a bit of a competition between...
Yeah.
Just not a competition, but we could say, oh, look,
A
USA is
friendly
posting this
rivalry.
many, or look, this country's posting this many.
Yeah.
We could see like where they're all placed around the globe. Like, oh my goodness, there's a Zuii compostable bag just buried down there in Arizona. Isn't that
In
cute?
Arizona. Yeah.
That's in the USA, I'm hoping. 'cause
It
I
is,
feel
don't
like
worry.
that's
I
placed
know it. We have some stores that don't worry. I knew it.
Good, okay. Thank goodness for that.
But this was a different episode, but it was exciting. This is
Yeah.
something we're so passionate about,
Yeah.
and we've just never really said anything
No.
about it.
Because we feel like that's just was our next move to make
Yeah.
to do that, and sometimes we apologise because we forget to tell you guys that this is actually really exciting because it
Yeah.
takes so much time for us to organise it, and then we're like, oh my goodness, we need to share the love and let
Yeah.
everybody know what we're actually doing behind the scenes. Because sometimes we see other companies, they're making small changes, and we're like, oh my goodness, we're making massive changes.
Yeah.
Our whole thing, oh, we need to tell everyone.
Everything changes, and we just forget.
yeah, we wanted to tell you guys what's happening.
Because we want you to be a part of it all.
Get on board. We want the Zuii family to participate. Show
Yeah.
us. We want to see what you're doing, guys.
We're a family.
So please.
But,
compost your bag.
yeah, compost your bags, so we know plastic.
I'll take this one home because I've scrunched it to smithereens. So I will take this. Will be my bag to take home
I'll take you good ones.
this weekend and
Do some things with it.
plan. I'm not going to tell you what I'm going to do. Surprise.
You'll see it next week.
Wait and see. So that's it, guys. We just wanted to give you a different version of
Yeah.
creating the organic you.
Because, yeah, we don't usually deviate from what we do.
No.
So this was fun.
I know, it was
enjoyed
really
it.
fun.
Yeah. And then in a few more weeks, we'll have another fun one because we'll be in a new factory.
Oh my goodness.
So we're going to do like a fun factory tour maybe.
Oh, and the factory is painted all this like
It's
amazing
beautiful.
green.
It's so nice.
That's your only clue.
Okay. I was going to keep going. I was going to keep giving clues and then I was like, no.
That's your only clue.
But, so there will be fun ones. But next week, if you have anything you want us to talk about next week, let us know.
Yeah, for sure.
Also, check our last video because Stacey jumps on camera. You can all go meet Stacey because she's on
Oh,
the Instagram now.
That's right.
She's
she
on
did the
Instagram.
metallic eyeshadow.
Yeah, she showed you how
tutorial.
easy it is to apply it because it's so
That was
easy.
really, really good.
Yeah. So say hi to Stacey because she's the one you talk to a lot of the time online, like not us. But thanks for joining us.
Yeah, have
This
a great rest of the day. I really enjoyed
Yeah, this
today.
was really fun. I'm in such a good mood now.
Thanks,
But
guys.
thank you. Happy Friday.
Bye.